The Pokemon gaming franchise. One of Nintendo's most successful franchises, with the help of Game Freak of course. These games are absolutely fantastic, giving the player the chance to capture Pokemon and to achieve their dreams of becoming the champion of that specified region. Now, as much as I want to say the Pokemon games are perfect and have nothing wrong with them, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to say this time around. In fact, in this video, we're actually going to be pointing out some of the craziest glitches and mistakes within the Pokemon games. I don't want to be that guy though and pointing out the Missing No glitch, the Mew glitch, or the Safari Zone glitch in Generation 2. Those are the common ones that a lot of Pokemon fans know about, so I want to take that approach and try not to bring up ones that people already know about. The 4thGenGamer and I want to make sure that these glitches blow your mind. Right, 4th Gen? Game 4? I don't even know what to call you, dude.
It's a rookie mistake, Mystic. You could call me Josh, but my closest friends call me 4. Anyway, I'm stoked to be helping out with this video. Some of these mistakes are insane, and some of them will even make you power down your game. Since there are so many crazy glitches and mistakes, we just couldn't decide which order to put these in, so this won't be a top 10. Rather, it's 10 glitches and mistakes that are so nutty, it'll leave you saying, wow, I can't believe I can actually do this in-game.
Let's just start this. Starting off this list, we have some moves that some Pokemon technically shouldn't have. There are a lot of these Pokemon within the earlier games, and I can give you guys a list of those Pokemon in the description from Bulbapedia. This one in particular though is Lance's Dragonite knowing the move Barrier. Like, what? How does Dragonite even get Barrier? This doesn't make any sense at all. What else doesn't make sense is that if you use a Poison type move on Lance's Dragonite, it will just continue to spam Barrier or Agility and not use any other moves. Literally the weakest Pokemon could beat Dragonite with only using a Poison type attack. In Pokemon Yellow though, this was fixed where it no longer knew Barrier. Oddly enough though, in Generation 6, a Dragonite with Barrier was distributed in the Kanto Classic Tournament in early 2016 to resemble Lance's Dragonite from the original games.
This next mistake is an odd quirk from Pokemon X and Y that you could try in plenty different locations. This is the backwards sign reading glitch. Go up to any sign in X and Y and interact with the sign while at the same time moving away from it. What? How can you read that? You aren't even looking at the damn sign. Unless you're secretly a psychic type, this is a fun mistake that was overlooked by the X and Y devs that is still present to this day.
Red and Blue was famous for the glitches, and this one is definitely one of the more silly ones. A man on Cinnabar Island is looking for a Raichu. If you trade him a Raichu, he will give you an Electrode in return. What's funny is that after the man receives Raichu, he states, "The Raichu you traded to me went and evolved." What? Raichu isn't a trade evolution and it can't evolve. Unless... Alolan Raichu confirmed in Gen 1? Yeah. Raichu does in fact indeed evolve into Alolan Raichu. The reason for this error though is because the game's text was based on the Japanese Pokemon Blue, where the player traded for a Kadabra instead of Raichu, so that's why it registers as a trade evolution.
Next up is yet another mistake left in the Pokemon X and Y games. This one is known as the Invisible Pokeball glitch. Yes, you heard right, the Invisible Pokeball glitch. Stashed away in the 5th chapter of the Looker missions, you will enter a room containing stolen Pokeballs within a secret lab of the Lysandre labs. Casually walking up to one of the tables, you discover someone's Pokeball? And it happens again at another point. Hold up, Game Freak, how did this get through the development team? Do not piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. There is no such thing as an invisible Pokeball. Or is there?
There are glitches in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire too, and this one is pretty freaking hilarious. So Zinnia, the Draconoid girl, and her Whismur. Who knows the mysteries behind that Pokemon? I also want to know, where does your bike go after you go up and talk to it? In Meteor Falls, after you encounter Zinnia, if the player hops on their bike and talks to her Whismur, the bike disappears out of nowhere. The player is literally forced to get off the bike. Is this Whismur Harry Houdini? Well, those were 5 out of our 10 glitches that we have. You guys think these ones were wild? Go to Josh's channel and check those ones out. Your mind will be even more blown. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and share this video with a friend. With that being said though, I'm Mystic Umbreon and I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon content.